Family members of the man charged in Sunday's attack in Boulder, Colorado, have been taken into custody. The suspect's wife and 5 children are now facing a potentially speedy deportation. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem also saying on X, "We are investigating to see what extent his family knew about this heinous attack, if they had knowledge of it, or if they provided support to it." Director of Policy Studies at the Center for Immigration Studies, Jessica Vaughan, joins me now. Jessica, thank you for joining us this morning. I mean, it's unclear if this attacker knew how deeply his actions would impact his family, but he did admit to not carrying out this attack until after his daughter graduated from high school. So clearly he did care about their future, and now he has to live with their potential deportation as he sits in jail, potentially for the rest of his life.
Well, I don't think anybody should shed too many tears over this. This is something that he and almost certainly his wife planned in advance. They went and applied for visas to come to the United States. Within a couple of weeks of that, they filed an asylum claim, knowing that under the Biden administration rules that they would be allowed to stay here indefinitely and get work permits. And even after that work permit expired, he stayed here as a visa overstay. We have more than 500,000 visa overstays every year. And this guy, along with hundreds of thousands of others, have completely exploited our visa system. And this is yet another example of why our immigration enforcement is important, why we need to do a better job of vetting applicants, and especially why it's important now for the Trump administration to have this so-called mass deportation campaign to try to clean up the mistakes of all the people who were allowed in under the Biden policies. And it's why we can't be just limiting enforcement to people who've been convicted of crimes. That lets people stay here to have the opportunity to commit horrific acts like
Well,
this.
Jessica, do you foresee any legal challenges in deporting his family, or will they be back in Egypt very quickly?
I don't see how they possibly could have a case for staying here. They'd have to show that they would be persecuted if they were to be sent back to Egypt. I'm sure that someone will try on their behalf to do that, because there are so many people involved in immigration advocacy who are willing to defend almost anyone being able to stay here and to fight enforcement at all costs. But they overstayed their visas. They should be sent home.
So a major concern that the Trump administration is grappling with right now is, of course, how safe our country really is, considering there were so many known gotaways that entered this country under the Biden administration, leading Tom Homan to say this recently. Watch.
This scares the hell out of me. I've been doing this for 40 years. It should have scared the hell out of every American what the Biden administration did. This 2 million known gotaways scares the hell out of me. So I'm convinced something's coming unless we can find them.
And on top of that, Jessica, Colorado, I mean, the state where this attack took place, Democrats there just passed a new immigration law strengthening constitutional rights for immigrant families. It's basically a law that will not allow local law enforcement to work with ICE. Is that the direction our country should really be going on a state level as a result of this?
Absolutely not. Colorado has been a sanctuary state for a long time, and the fact that they are doubling down on this now is purely political and at odds with what citizens in Colorado want to see happen. We keep track of sanctuaries, and we have a map that shows where all the sanctuaries are, and Colorado is one of the worst offenders in this. The result is inevitably that they protect criminal aliens that ICE is trying to deport. And, they're simply trying to throw a wrench in the deportation process. And it's important that we take steps to block these kinds of sanctuary policies, or if they can't be blocked through the courts, then to at least impose some consequences on these politicians who insist on putting up these roadblocks to immigration enforcement.
It's a major issue our country is going to be grappling with for years. So, Jessica, thank you for joining us to discuss it today.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.